because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please enjoy responsibly.
And again, we're going to see if he can keep that streak intact. He's had 7 games or 8 games in a row of 3 blocks. It's brought to you by Hyundai. And guess who it is? It is Ben Simmons. You'd love to see that type of aggression early from Ben.
Here's Trey Jones averaging 20 points per game over his last 6. Keldon Johnson will fire and hit from 3. Sohan leaps to grab it, attacks, floats, and gets the roll out, but could not finish it.
Do it 20 more times, Ben.
Sohan through traps at a more difficult task. Here's Simmons off the steal, attacks, can't finish. Claxton keeps it alive. Claxton able to finish. Hurdle bounces inside and finishes shot. Here's Simmons attacking Hurdle. Simmons banks it in. Who's been shooting it better from 3 lately. Into Pirtle, who has size on O'Neal. Pirtle insists himself to the rim again, was unable to finish. Here's Johnson surging, finishing. A little more than halfway through the first quarter for Brooklyn. Here's Royce O'Neal getting it to drop. Nets with wholesale sub. 9-point Spurs lead, first quarter action. Spurs actually had a halftime lead the other night against the Sacramento Kings, before the Kings took over in the third thus far. That is not characteristic of Brooklyn, who has been amongst the league leaders themselves. And here's Sohan. Little pull-up jump. Rolls in, Jeremy.
And while you want to play with pace, you still got to have a feel for the game. You want to slow down. You want to be deliberate. You know, if you haven't gotten a shot, they're one of the great NBA franchises. So when there's an opportunity for them
to injury, I've run into this a few times, quarters where they just cannot put the ball in the hoop. We saw it 4th quarter against Boston, 4th against the Thunder. Hard rebounding is usually close, but they just don't shoot it well from deep, as you see right there. Collins on the offensive glass, able to put it across his body. He didn't have enough on it. McDermott ahead to Trey Jones, spinning it in.
You want to give him probably a longer leash than most players, but that steal in transition, you don't get that. You're giving up a layup on the other end. You already have a big with 3 fouls, so you just want to make sure that you're making, you've seen the all-time coaching wins go down, and eventually you're about to see the all-time scoring.
Warren comes away with it. Warren fending off, flipping up, and hitting. Here's Simmons. Bouncing out, Warren around the Simmons screen. Pull up is good. 2 points in 9 minutes off the bench, and the Nets on a 10-0 run.
Yeah, that's what he do. He's a bucket getter.
Oh, Hurdle just laid out Warren. Sohan is a dreadful 3-point shooter, but not.
McDermott, you got to stay attached to his body. That will help some of those issues.
Here's Warren slicing through, laying in. Free run. Warren is up to 14 points. Backdoor, McDermott gets free and slams it.
Actually getting a jumper, but you got to make sure you have some help on that backside. A great pass, great cut if you're the Spurs.
Thomas gives it up. Sumner lets it fly. And
production, rightfully so. It's a rare event that you could pull off, and so the Spurs in this town were going to do it well.
Here's Cam Thomas attacking Sohan. His floater is good. Nice job for Brooklyn. Joe Harris now in to join them. Here's Sohan, given space again. Bangs into Morris. It'll be a block. Count it. Plus the foul.
Throw.
So Jeremy Sohan switched to one-handed free throws. December 19th. It was his suggestion from Greg Popovich. Here's Thomas. Thomas dances into the paint. Got hit. Connects.
So it is his job to find a way to get on that court via something other than just scoring. Because right now, yes, the Nets need him.
Thomas, by the way, had missed, or got 5 straight DNPs before action in this one. As Richard, that is the 12th turnover already of the game for Brooklyn. Johnson turns it into 2 on the other end. T.J. Warren really quickly walking back to the Nets locker room. Simmons shakes free. Claxton floats it in. Turned it over. Nets get it back. Curry dumps it off. Claxton barrels in, finishes plus the
emojis on my hair is very Dennis Rodman.
Talking to Pop the other day, he said he is a free spirit. Trey Jones.
And I was like, any coaching? He's like, no, that's the worst idea. I don't know why anybody would do it. So it's good to know that me and him are both connected still there.
Oh, Simmons, great dime to Clappertle. Here's Johnson in the corner, off on a three. Langford able to clean it up.
It's the mistakes that the Nets are playing have nothing to do with the personnel that's on the court.
Right.
The turnovers, some of the fouls, you got to be smarter and cleaner and know that it works.
Richardson all the way in. Pirtle there, and here's the top. Sheldon Johnson all the way in, lays it home. Good young player, one of the pieces for the Spurs. Here's Sumner. Shoveling, Claxton can't finish, got it back. Claxton that time.
Talking about when you see Claxton, he makes some very, like maybe not the first one, but his second jump, his ability to grab offensive rebounds has been really impressive this year.
Watanabe, first rounders for the Spurs. Sumner, pull-up jumper is good. Final minute 30 of the third. Here's Johnson again, downhill, again, scoring.
And about five.
Couldn't leap to grab it. Sumner finds Warren. Warren able to flip it in. So the Nets have went out with his fourth foul, picked up a silly fourth foul, and the Nets have paid the price. Branham left alone in the mid-run. Missed the dunk. Another chance for Brooklyn. Curry into the paint. His runner banks in.
Ever led to postseason success.
Lob to Claxton on the finish. Here is Thomas pushing pace. His pull-up rolls in. 7-0 run. Sohan has it taken away by Simmons. Collins trying to get it back. Does, and lays it in. Spurs get to set up their defense. Simmons, guarded by Sohan. Curry, corner three is good.
Yes, you can't let your offense affect your defense, and that's human nature.
Oh, what a spin from Benton. What a fight for the rebound. Just couldn't come up with it. Sohan tried to do it in one motion. Out to Johnson, a three is good. Here's Warren into the paint, push shot, rolls in. Huge missed opportunity, and Johnson makes them pay. Down 7 under 6 minutes to go. No Kyrie Irving. A late scratch, tight cap.
Durant and our LeBron James, when any of these guys miss games, that's a large part of everything that you do. So I am not surprised, but you do want more. And speaking,
Time to change the story. 2:42 to go in the fourth. Johnson again. 1 point, 23 in the second half. Curry twists free, got blocked, got it back, put it in. Nets have gotten 2 stops, have been unable to secure the glass. And Johnson makes them pay. Thomas screams in, floats it home. Is gonna do it. For the first time since late October, the Nets have lost 3 straight games.